Good afternoon everyone, Mr. Salberg here. Welcome to my latest Wren 10 message. Another fantastic week, great week. Students and staff been exceptional. We've been so impressed with how students have come back after the summer. They've got stuck in, and our new Wren habits, which hopefully you've been reading, our Wren habits of attention, have been fantastically well received by students. They've really got involved in that. It's been a busy week as well with more year ahead meetings. They've been fantastic. This week we have been with year 7 and 8 and 12 and 13. So just year 9s to come, and any year 9 families, really encourage you to come along to that. That is our first chance to start talking to you about options and that huge, big, important decision that year 9 students will be making as they start thinking about their GCSEs and the option subjects they'll be taking. 3 things, as always. 1, next Thursday is our open evening. And we've got many open events after that, some open mornings and things. And we really would appreciate you sharing with your friends and your families, sharing with your community. It's fantastic to invite families into our school to see what is it like to be a Wren student, what is it like to be part of the Wren community, to come and find out. And that word community is so important. That's the word that I think makes us unique as a school, that we value community, we value understanding each other and getting to know each other so that we can support each other. And that is what a community does. The second, I've had a really exciting, busy week working with colleagues and across the trust, looking at what does an ambitious curriculum really mean. I shared with you one of our goals, one of our missions for this year is to really look at making sure we deliver an ambitious curriculum for all. So we've been spending time looking at that. What does that look like? And every year, what does that look like for a year 7 student coming in? What does that look like in options? What does that look like at GCSE? And what does that look like in our 6th form? And so we've been talking about what truly is an ambitious curriculum. What does that mean? And also at the moment, we're having to have some real challenging conversations around curriculum because, as I've shared with you before, school finances are stretched, and we need to sometimes make decisions to make sure what we can offer is exceptional. And my commitment to you has always been that we are not going to offer things if they can't be exceptional. So that might mean we have to make some difficult choices, but we're looking forward to really exploring what ambitious curriculum looks like. And that's been really exciting, and more of that will come, and we'll share any changes and updates as we go. And finally, I wanted to sort of just talk about staff well-being. I was actually chatting to a couple of families this week, and we were talking about retention of staff, and I talked about our well-being approach to our staff. Not only do we have a wellness room, we revamped our staff room a couple of years ago. It is now not a working space. We don't want our staff to work in there. We want to provide, when staff have a break, that they can truly switch off and they can have a break. And we kitted it out with some fantastic things. It's a really calming, relaxing atmosphere. It's even got some massage chairs and things like that. And staff can go there, they can have a tea or a coffee, and they can switch off and they can really relax. But alongside that, we've been looking about what else we can do. And over the summer, we completely refurbished our gym. That was quite a new part of the school anyway. We've refurbished our gym, and this week staff have been starting an induction so that the gym is available for staff before and after school. It's also fantastic because it can be used by students through their PE lessons, but we're really blessed, really well equipped, really well resourced facility. And again, we can say to staff that we've got something there for them to use. We take staff wellbeing really seriously. We want to make sure that we look after staff. It's a challenging role, as I shared. You will appreciate the hard work that every single member of staff who works in education, who works in a school, faces, and we want to make sure we support them as we move forward. We move into next week, a busy week. We're hosting all of the local primary, secondary and nursery, that sort of cluster of schools. We're hosting a meeting next week, all coming together to talk about how we can collaborate, how we can work together. And we're challenging ourselves as a group to look about how do we support new students arriving? How do we support them when they arrive during the year? What does that look like? What are the commonalities of the practices that we all do that we can improve as we move forward? So another exciting week, lots going on as always, and I wish you all a fantastic weekend. Thank you.